Welcome to week 3 of 52 weeks of storytelling. If you missed the first 2 videos, check the links below and you will find where to go catch up. If you're ready to jump in, let's do it. 52 weeks of storytelling is where I drop 1 video a week for the next 52 weeks. Not 52 anymore because it's week 3, you can do the math. And we do storytelling every week. So every week there will be a prompt in the video plus a couple of tips and hacks. You can check the chapters below in the description if you'd like to jump around. So if you already know this intro, feel free to skip and head straight over to the prompt. I also include an example of how to use the story session and the writing guide prompts. That usually is a personal story. It'll always be a personal story. I happen to know that I've gotten some feedback. There are a few people who are coming to watch these videos just to hear my story, which is a little scary, like slightly flattering. And so I'm a little self-conscious now. So if I trip over myself, you know why. So that is what we're doing today. If you have pencil and paper ready, or you have someone next to you who you love, or you are sharing this video on a Zoom call, which I'm hoping that you are taking the opportunity to invite someone you love to have a writing session together. I can't wait for you to jump in and have a story together, have a story session. Feel free to pause the video at any time and take a moment to have a conversation, chat about the question I just asked, and see if anything comes up for you or the person next to you. So with that, we will jump into the journal. There's a journal. If you don't want just a piece of paper and a pencil, I actually have put together a journal that is a companion guide and a companion journal to this video series. So the video series and prompts actually follow the journal. The journals are linked below. There's an option to purchase it on Amazon for $19.99, which qualifies for Prime shipping stuff. Alternatively, you can go grab a PDF download off of Etsy for slightly cheaper. So that all of that is linked in the description and you can grab that below. Writing prompts. So the writing prompt for today is a personal favorite, but a childhood memory that you love or love to hate. So sometimes with our childhood, it can be wrought with all sorts of horrible things, hopefully some fun things. So specifically, if your childhood is not something that you want to remember, this is just a guide. Insert teenage years, insert adult years, insert any decade of your life you want to reflect on if childhood is not something you want to have a conversation about. So as we're doing these videos, as you're coming to these writing sessions, do not feel like you have to follow the prompt. I want to really encourage you to take what you want and leave the rest. So if you are jumping in with childhood memory you love or love to hate, this is how the words flow. We do our 5 W's for who, what, why, when, and where. Usually not in that order. So who is with you? What happened? When did it happen? Where did it happen? And then I like to ask, why did it happen? What happened to get you to this point? What were the things that made it possible for that thing to happen? And then digging in on our digging deeper questions is, how did you feel about that moment in the moment? So why did you love it? Why do you love to hate it? And then how do you feel about it now that you have some distance? And then the last question is, what do you want people to remember about this moment? What is it about this childhood memory, this adult memory, this teenage memory that you want people to remember? Whether it's something about you, something about that fuller moment that happened. And those last 3 questions, the digging deeper questions, are really the ones that help you bring all the pieces together. So don't skip those. On the journal page, as always, I encourage you to use the outline page on the left if you're in the book, and then draft your story on the right in the draft page. With that, let's see. Tip. These are stories that if you're doing, and it doesn't matter what stage of life you're talking about, someone's going to want to hear this. So someone who loves you wants to hear what your childhood was like. They want to hear what your teenage years were like. They want to hear about that memory that you just can't shake. The one that you wish would go away, but you're never going to forget, and you laugh a little bit, or maybe you want to have a conversation with someone else who is there, take the time to reach out and have that conversation with them. There's never a better time than right now. And I'm not going to finish that sentence. So, as an example, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out which memory I was going to share, because we have to protect the innocent. But the childhood memories I love really were travel based and backpacking and hiking. So being outside was something that we did so much through my childhood. And Mom, if you're watching this, thanks. Grandma, thanks for making it a part of your lives, because then it made it a part of my life. And it's something that I truly cherish of having those family backpacking trips and being able to go be outside together. It was pretty incredible. So, thanks. So, I'm going to wrap this video up now, and I hope that you made it through a little bit of a wandering video today. As always, I hope you have an incredible, wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe to get notifications when these videos drop. If you want to, there is also an opportunity to get things delivered to your email inbox every 7 days. They won't be synced up with the videos dropping, but if you opt in, you'll get things delivered to your inbox for 52 weeks, which is pretty awesome. If you are a staff person, or you're in hospice, or you're looking at using this activity or these videos in activities with people, and you're trying to figure out how to bring families together, reach out to me if you have any questions at all. Feel free to leave things in the comments. I want to support and facilitate and help you do that. So with that, I hope you have an incredible day, and until we see each other again, happy writing.